Good morning, class. I hope everybody had a great weekend. So this is one of our last Monday morning videos, and I just wanted to give you a few announcements. So here we are at the end of the semester. I know you guys are super busy. It's crunch time. Hang in there. So for my class, you just have a couple things that we need to go over, and then I will let you go. I'll try to keep this real short. So you guys took your exam 3 last week, and it went great as far as I'm concerned. Remember, as far as the exam, that if so far in the class you have taken all 3 exams, meaning you have not dropped one yet, then you have the option of not taking the final. So what that means is, once I grade your consulting project, which of course is due today, and I'll talk about in a minute, you can take a look at your grade and decide whether you want to go ahead and take the final exam, which of course is cumulative, and shoot for, a different grade, or if you'd rather just, focus your attention on other classes and not take that final exam. It won't count against you. So you automatically get to drop one exam in my class, your lowest score. The computer will automatically drop the lowest score. So if you're happy with your grade so far, then you don't have to take that final exam. So something to think about. Now, of course, that's only possible if you've taken exam 1, exam 2, exam 3. So the final exam would be the only grade that you haven't, the only exam grade that you don't have. And the computer will automatically drop that 0. If you did go ahead and miss, for any reason, one of exams 1, 2, or 3, then you have to take that final. But it will then erase that other exam grade that you didn't take. So that's super, super important. If you have any questions about that, go ahead and email me about that, or come to office hours. I will help you navigate that. As far as the group consulting presentation, so that is due today at 8 o'clock, and of course it's 8 a.m. And what I need you to do for that is a couple of different things for me. So if you take a look at the website, our course page, under group presentations, which is number 14, so it's past chapter 12, which we completed last week, and you click on that, it'll open up a glossary. This is identical to what we did in the very beginning of the semester. It looks a lot like one of the discussion boards. But you can see groups have already posted. Now, only one person from your group needs to post up here. So you'll go ahead and throw it up there. If it gives you an error message, it's because it's too big. So what you actually should be doing is submitting a link instead of your whole file. So again, I'm going to say that one more time. If it gives you any error message, submit a link to the file and not the whole video. Okay, so that's super, super important because I get that question a lot. But you're going to basically throw it up here, and then your job, in addition to that, is to comment on 3 videos. So you're going to watch them and you're going to comment on them. Of course, the regular word count for your discussion boards is not relevant this week, so you don't need to do our normal 75 words and 150 words. Just go ahead and watch 3 videos, throw some encouraging comments, maybe talk about something you learned, and that is your job, your discussion board for this week. So make sure your group puts their video up here. Make sure that you comment on 3. There's another really, really important thing that one person from your group needs to do. So if you go on to, again, the course page and go to the course basics section, you'll also see, if you scroll down, it's under consulting project, and it's right underneath the group self-selection tool. So it's called Consulting Project Presentation Submission. Only one person from your group needs to go ahead and turn it in, but you need to turn it in there also. And that is actually how I will be grading them. It lets me push out feedback to the whole group at the same time. So it's really important that you don't just submit it to the discussion board. That's just for your peers to watch, but that you submit a link to this submission as well. And again, I want to emphasize a link. For many of you, your videos are too big and it will give you an error message. So instead, there are a couple different ways you can submit a link. You can submit a link as one of the comments. You can upload a Word document with the link, but just remember that it's very common to not be able to submit your whole presentation. Okay, so all you need to do is submit a link. And of course, that is by today at 8 a.m. I see lots of people have already done it, and you just need one person from your group. So other than that, another reminder to do a peer evaluation, really, really important. So my default is to give everybody in your group the same grade, but I do take a careful look at those peer evaluations. So that's the time to tell me, who did what and how much work people did. And I will make adjustments if necessary. So please do go ahead and submit those peer evaluations. You do it, if you just see where that presentation submission is and look up to assignments, there's the peer evaluation form. It's just a Word document, and then the peer evaluation submission is right underneath that. It's turn it in. So go ahead and do that by today as well. Other than that, upcoming, you guys were really getting down to the end here. So what we have this week is exam review, and of course, turning in the presentations and then commenting on 3 presentations. I'm going to work really, really hard to get these grades for these group presentations submitted as soon as I can. And then I'm also going to work this week on updating your discussion board posts. And then all you have is the final exam. It's cumulative, but it's going to be the exact same structure as, of course, your other exams. So that actually is, believe it or not, next week is our cumulative final. So it will pull questions from chapters 1 through 12. It'll still only be 60 multiple choice questions, but it will just cover all of the material from the course. And you'll have 2 blocks of time. You'll have either December 14th, which is Tuesday, and you'll have, of course, 2 hours, a block of 2 hours. It's still only a 1-hour exam, but you'll just have a little wider window because we have some time with exams. They gave you 2 hours. So you'll have a block from 9:15 to 11:15 on Tuesday, December 14th, or if you can't take it then, you'll have a block of time from 9:15 to 11:15 on Thursday, December 16th. So if you are taking the final exam, you just need to figure out 1 hour within those windows of time to go ahead and get that exam taken. So those are the reminders. I hope you guys have a great week. I know it's crunch time. Feel free to email me or office hours, of course, if you have any questions. All right, good luck, you guys. Hang in there.